Hello, I'm Tom Whitman from the HVAC Business Academy. Welcome to the first of a series of tips from the Academy. Today's episode will explore how some of the most successful HVAC companies ensure success. These companies know if the business is profitable every day by measuring performance against predetermined benchmarks, knowing exactly why their company did or didn't make a profit every day. They have the ability to improve results in 2 days or less and equip their employees to identify and correct performance issues. Now, these companies measure performance results against predetermined benchmarks for replacement sales, service, and installed revenue. When all benchmarks are met or exceeded, the company is in a position to be profitable. But if any of the benchmarks aren't met, the company isn't, and the problem is quickly identified. For example, let's pretend that this company's sales division needs to sell $4,000, generate 2.5 leads, complete 2 presentations per day, and close an average of 40% to be in position to achieve profit benchmarks every day. As you can see, 5 days into the month, results seem to be pretty much on track. But 10 days into the month, it's a different story. We know with absolute certainty that the company is not meeting their profit benchmarks, and we know exactly why. Closing percentages is just simply too low, which brings us to step 3. Step 3 is to improve the results in 2 days or less. Now, measuring results would be a waste of time if we didn't have the ability to quickly correct problems along the way. And one of the resources the HVAC Business Academy makes available is called the HVAC Business Lifeline. Simply put, the Lifeline delivers solutions to tough business problems. Submit your challenge and receive an email video response in 2 days or less. So let's suppose the Lifeline challenge for this situation is how to overcome I need to think about it. Now let's imagine the customer says, I need some time to think it over. This is how to advance the sale to the next step. Well, I understand. My wife and I rarely make decisions like this without carefully thinking it through ourselves. May I ask you, how soon will you be making the decision? Be quiet and listen very closely to your customer. No matter what they say, you want to say, oh, that's soon? Oh, okay. Well, Thursday of next week. Now, you want to be very specific. When they say, oh, the next month or two, get it down to with a specific date range. Okay? That'll position you for the next step. For a project like yours, it's not uncommon for me to revisit my customers 2 or 3 times before any final decisions are made. And I have an opening next Thursday or Friday after 4, Friday probably more like 5 or 5:30. What works best for you? At this point, assume this is a natural part of the process with conviction and confidence. By resetting that appointment to the next step of the sales process, you've increased the probability of closing that sale by 60%. Now, variations of this can be used to reset an appointment with an absent decision maker as well. Now, if you're bumping into this delay response frequently, something else might be likely missing from your sales presentation. So I'm also going to recommend that you review the wants and choices section of the sales process. Work with it, find out where the gaps are, and make it happen. And that's your Lifeline tip of the day. Tips from the Academy, Episode 2, will review service performance benchmarks, and the Lifeline tip of the day will be not charging for all the work. The HVAC Business Academy is offering an operational effectiveness 1-day workshop for the Milwaukee stove dealers on November 13th. If you like, you can download the agenda attached to the bottom of this email. We look forward to seeing you there. In addition to the workshop, we'll be offering a 45-minute overtime session immediately after to explain the HVAC Business Academy. If what you see and hear about the Academy makes sense for you and your business, you'll be invited to join. Sign up for the workshop and the optional overtime session by clicking the registration button below. And thanks for the opportunity to be of service. God bless, and go make it happen.